you've been lied to about stopping drinking alcohol for your entire adult life. And in fact, the lie started before you could even understand language, before you even knew what alcohol was. You've been sold a lie time and time again, and up until now, you believed it. And today, after not drinking alcohol for almost 8 years, through helping millions of people on the internet stop drinking alcohol, through working with hundreds of private clients, I figured out the lie. And the great thing is this video is going to be a little bit like the Red Pill or the Wizard of Oz. Kind of like once you've swallowed the red pill or peeked behind the curtain, you see the makings of why so many people drink. That's what I want to do for you in this video, because once you see it, stopping drinking, it's like making a sandwich. It's a simple, easy decision. It's like picking up a toothbrush, putting the toothpaste on and brushing your teeth. How hard is that? It's not hard at all. It requires no effort. So let's get straight into it. Why do people think it's hard to stop drinking? Well, there are two forces at play. When it comes to addiction, we have the physical side and the mental side. Now, I'm not going to lie, the physical side can be a challenge. There are people out there who will get severe withdrawal, who need to stop drinking with a medical detox. And whilst that's a small percentage of people, most people that stop drinking alcohol will experience some level of physical discomfort. It's very likely in the first few days that if you stop drinking, you're tired, you're lethargic, you might even get cravings. But this is a very short-lived experience. Now, don't get me wrong, it depends. For me, it was a few days. For some of the people who I've worked with who have drank for 40, 50 years, for them it might take a month. But eventually, your body heals. Your brain chemicals rebalance, you lose a little bit of that extra weight and bloating, and you start to feel good. And any physical symptoms of alcohol eventually mostly will disappear. Again, I'm sure there are scenarios where some people never get fully right, but generally speaking, you're gonna feel okay. And if that's the case, if you can take yourself from feeling awful and tired and bloated and just not feeling great to feeling amazing because you're not drinking, you're not poisoning yourself, you're just healthy, what can take somebody back to drinking? And more importantly, if you're feeling so much better as a result of not drinking, how can it be hard to avoid the thing that caused the pain? Well, that's where we have the mental side. See, we live in a world that has conditioned you to see alcohol as something that makes your life better. It makes you happier, it makes you more social, it helps you relax, and it's supposed to do so many things. But that is information that is fed to you. I highly doubt that you have ever watched like all the advertisements of alcohol, then consumed the product, and then actually asked yourself, did I get what it promised me? Did I get more confident? Did I look sophisticated? Did I have a better time with my friends? And more often than not, the answer is no. In fact, the answer is that when you stop drinking alcohol, all the things that alcohol promised are what you gain when you don't drink. But that doesn't matter. Right? That doesn't matter. Our brains don't do that when literally billions of dollars are spent to get you to believe that the alcohol is the thing that you need. And this goes on constantly. Whether you drink, whether you don't, whether you can understand things and you're a child and a baby or not, it doesn't matter. The marketing, the media, the sports sponsorships, the flipping character in the movie drinking, it is constant. So even though you're doing better and life feels better, all of this stuff that's working against you creates a feeling of missing out. You feel like you're the one missing out. But I don't feel that way. I feel the total opposite. I look at people that drink and think, what are you doing? You're the one missing out. But when I struggled for 10 years, it didn't used to be that way. I used to think that I was the one missing out. And then I made a shift. There was a shift in the way that I viewed alcohol. I stopped seeing it as something that made my life better and enhanced my life. And I started seeing not drinking alcohol as the key to living the life that I wanted. And when I saw no benefit to consuming a cancer-causing poison, it wasn't hard to stop drinking. I felt no FOMO, no fear of missing out. And I did that through reframing how I viewed alcohol. I'll show you exactly how you can do this if you read my new book, The 48-Hour Alcohol Reset. If you go on Amazon and search 48-Hour Alcohol Reset, you'll be able to find a copy. But actually, there was more to it than this, because it wasn't just reframing alcohol. There were actually things that I avoided doing as well. So I've made this other video that you can watch by clicking the video on the screen now, and that's going to show you what you must avoid if you want stopping drinking alcohol to be the easiest thing you've ever done.